Chase. Today I would like to address the issue of biodiversity and monoculture. Well, what is agricultural biodiversity? It can be known as the sustainment of a variety of seeds and crops. On a specific farm, it usually means that the farmer plants different species of the same kind of crop each year, resulting in many resources or species of crops we can choose from. Why is this so important? It's because this system keeps the vital nutrients needed in the soil, so it can be used each year to keep the crop healthy, maintain the basic planetary life support systems, and help farmers successfully grow foods, thus making the plants less prone to epidemics and diseases, and leading us away from having a full depletion of crops. What is monoculture? Monoculture, or monocropping, is the sustainment of only one crop each year round on the same soil. This system is usually found on large industrialized farms, since these farms specialize in producing large quantities to suit the consumer. In a way, one could think of it as the opposite of agricultural biodiversity. So, what is the problem? Agricultural biodiversity helps build a biological base for multiple selections of crops. This is so that, if we face future concerns having to do with food security, we are able to rely on other species when one becomes extinct. However, the space that is needed is starting to become very limited due to the monocultural system. This is dangerous, as monoculture might lead to the extinction of crop species, since numerous farms now produce only one type of crop, and the global source of crops has become very restricted. Biotechnology, including the use of genetic modification in seeds and hybrids, is what some people are looking for as a solution to the evolving problem. However, many scientists disagree with this decision, as no one is quite sure of how these genetically engineered species will affect our body and the environment. This picture demonstrates agricultural biodiversity by presenting the many different species of corn we can choose from. By looking at this photo, you can see many different shapes and colors that the only ones you usually see in the supermarket are generally the species called the dent corn. The second picture shows a variety of different seeds and nuts representing diversity. The third picture shows how diverse the species were a century ago compared to today. And the last picture demonstrates a typical landscape of a monocultural system-based factory farm producing just one crop. Now I'm going to present an example of a situation concerning the extinction of those commonly known Cavendish bananas due to the monoculture farming systems. So what exactly happened? Well, the report shows that the lack of genetic diversity depletes the vital nutrients, leading to a monoculture-induced disease known as race ivy fungus. This quickly spread in the soil, contaminating these farmlands. This disease wiped out banana crops throughout Southeast Asia, and people are getting worried that this disease will soon spread to the Americas and cause bananas to become extinct globally. What does it show? It gives us a perfect example of how the monoculture system is destroying our food and how vulnerable it is, making us to these epidemics or diseases. It tells us that we're becoming too reliable on specific crops and we need more of a variety to sustain our future food source. How does this issue impact the world environmentally? The monoculture system we use today degrades the soil and takes away nutrients and healthy bacteria used to grow crops. It generates the evolution of diseases towards our food sources, causes extinction of crop species, and lots of breed replacements we would use to recover from epidemics or diseases. How does this issue impact the world socially? Monoculture demonstrates a threat to the food security and the future of our food source. It can also result in food poverty because having less of a variety creates problems with people trying to survive in developing countries, since they rely greatly on agriculture. People, in general, will also have trouble with having a dietary diversity of different healthy and nutritious foods. How can you help? You can buy a larger variety of vegetables and fruits, refuse to buy food products from industrialized factory farms, and talk about these issues with family and friends, as well as raise awareness about this topic. Thank you!